Yo, thanks for logging into the Mr. Show. It's a serious show today, serious show.
Red flag, run away.
So, I've been telling you, I want you to meet my son. I think it's time now that you can meet my son.
Yeah, I think it's time. We've been seeing each other for a while, and, where he at?
All right, well, he coming.
You ain't got to go meet the young YNs, yo, when you're dating a new girl. This woman here ruins her marriage. It was in the previous video, but this is some more of how she ruins her marriage for dollars and fame. It's crazy, yo.
My answer is yes.
Believe me, you want to see what she answered yes to, ruining her marriage all up and down the place. People, did you know that Jamaica strike some amazing oil?
It is valued at $3.5 trillion.
US, Jamaica strike oil. And also there's a birth rate, a declining birth rate in Jamaica that we have to talk about.
That is almost 10%. And 10% is significant.
Right, 10% drop in the birth rate in Jamaica. And people in Jamaica, be careful, because you have somebody come and hide out at the ATM. And you know what they might do?
Rob them. ATM machine is not safe for night time. Especially when you want loan, somebody walk. You see me, I say, because my...
Just stick around and listen to the rest of the show. It's the Mr. Show. People, stick it out.
You can't control who likes you.
Let's go. First thing we're going to deal with, declining birth rate in hospitals. I was born in Jubilee Hospital in Jamaica, and I migrate to Canada. So I'm always interested in what's going on in the diaspora in Jamaica. Let's go.
Reported a drop in the number of babies born annually. Officials say last year, a little over 300 babies were delivered, compared to previous years where the number stood in the region of over 500.
About 5 belly me dash right now. I say, more than 5 more right now. Because me no want the problem.
Yo. You're not hearing what she said. She said about 5 belly she dash her already, meaning that she's had 5 aborti, right? Abort, right? She's had 5 of them already, and she's down to drop away 10 more if she has to. Back in the day, we used to call them a walking cemetery. Yeah? Some skull in a belly. You hear what she said? Unscrupulously? Let's start this over again. No more interruptions. Log in.
Reported a drop in the number of babies born annually. Officials say last year, a little over 300 babies were delivered, compared to previous years where the number stood in the region of over 500.
About 5 belly me dash right now. I say, more than 5 more right now. Because me no want the problem. Me no money for buy. Me no money for buy no feed.
But this
And I better you shut the fuck up, yeah, man.
Reported a drop in the number of babies born annually. Officials say last year, a little over 300 babies were delivered, compared to previous years where the number stood in the region of over 500.
About 5 belly me dash right now. I say, more than 5 more right now. Because me no want the problem. Me no money for buy. Me no money for buy no feeding.
But this trend isn't isolated. Over in Western Jamaica, the authorities there are observing a similar decline.
I don't have money for buy no Pampers right now. My money I have to buy clothes and buy good boot for my foot and fix up because I'm a hot girl, not a flap girl. I don't have no money at all to buy no feed and no blood clot Pampers. And nobody can tell me that a blood clot single mother. So me would have dash all 10 belly right now. Me not gonna tell you a lie.
Technical Director for the Western Regional Health Authority, Dr. Delroy Free, describes the situation as an emerging concern.
In 2023, the number of patients that was born in hospital, babies born in hospital, 6,143. And in 2024, it was 5,560. If you look at that, that's a decrease of 9.5%. That is almost 10%. And 10% is significant for, our birth rate, live births. Definitely significant. So there is a trend.
Dr. Frey says one of the factors driving this decline is men struggling with low sperm counts.
And the question is, why this is so. Is it their clothing? It is any substance they are using? So that could be one factor. The other factor is we don't know the number of termination that were done. We won't be able to ascertain that neither, because we are not going to have figures from a hospital setting. So it's a multifactorial thing.
And if Jamaica loses Patois, they lost their culture.
Imagine, look how me got work from morning.
I looked at it from
Shut the fuck up, yeah, man.
The number of termination that were done. We won't be able to ascertain that neither, because we are not going to have figures from a hospital setting. So it's a multifactorial thing.
And if
hold on, I wanted to stress this out too, because he says something that's very important in here. When we were coming up to Canada as a youth in Canada, let me tell you something. My mom never wanted us to speak with Jamaica Patois, because as kids we come up to foreign and we speak in Patois like we back home. Mommy, where the water? They want go down the street and we can go to store go buy some candy, some sweetie, and like all kind of different Patois stuff, right? I've been in Canada for a long time, so. But just I said that, like, what I'm trying to say is that my parents, my mother particularly, she made sure so we spoke as clean English. Would I call it the King's English, the Queen's English? She made sure that we didn't use no slang. So in order to keep our little Patois slang was only when we were outside in the streets, in the hood, right? In Scarborough. But it was very much the generation before Generation X who was pressuring Generation X to speak good English, they called it, right? The Queen's English. But the importance of Patois and our Caribbean Creole, the different languages and tongues that we have in the Caribbean, is very, very important. It's so important that we use it because it's holding on to our cultural lineage, holding on to our background, and it's something for us to hold on to keep connected to our ancestors. So it's not just a matter of us speak, like, it's a matter of holding on to our culture. Let's go.
Jamaica loses Patois, they lost their culture.
Imagine, look how me got work from morning.
I looked at it from the perspective of the Jamaican parent teaching their kids. I know.
Come back and look on the blood clot. Look on the sink. Look on the thing in the blood clot.
How they stress the importance of speaking the King's English.
Oh, that is true.
And how you should not be speaking Jamaican Creole, Jamaican Patois, because it makes you seem less educated. So we have ascribed intelligence to speaking standard English in Jamaica.
Hold on. And guess what? When we are in Canada and we hear people come from Jamaica come up and they start speaking more, as would I say, proper English, we laugh. We laugh because we call it's very speaky spokey. Oh, this is my mother. Oh, yes, Anne-Marie. I will be coming down tomorrow at 9 o'clock sharp. Like it sounds very... Okay, that was horrible. But it sounds, like it's very speaky spoken. It would sound like, to us, like how a foreign person, like me, born in Jamaica, but we grew up in foreign. So it would sound like how a foreign person like me would say some words in Jamaican, and you guys can tell back in Jamaica that I have an English accent or an American accent or a Canadian accent or African accent, So it's not necessarily the authentic Jamaica accent. And that's exactly how it is when our parents were forcing us to speak Canadian English, England English, the Queen's English, right? Because all of our friends up here, all our Canadian friends can tell. They can tell right away that we come from somewhere else. So I know I said a lot. Let's get back to it, yo.
They stress the importance of speaking the King's English.
That is true.
And how oh, you should not be speaking Jamaican, Creole, Jamaican, Patois because it makes you seem less educated. So we have ascribed intelligence to speaking
and high class, low class society. It's all been ascribed to this Patois, non-speaking Patois, who can speak the best English, who can speak spoken the best.
And that English in Jamaica.
Nothing this boy don't do in the house from morning. Look how the kitchen look. Look how the kitchen. Look on the place. You tell me something come out of my house.
Yes. So intelligence and speaking standard English go hand to hand. Whereas if you speak Patois, them automatically assume that you come from a less intellectual background, which is not the case. And if Jamaica loses Patois, they lost their culture. That is the last. That is the last guard. That is the last guard protecting the culture, you know?
Good point. They can't just take away our Patois, so that's why we have to hold on with Patois. With Creole. Let's go.
Patois.
I know me.
Yo,
I know
stop
me.
it nice, you cause attention.
But I know me take the cheese.
Then if I know you are who?
A Ratty and him beefing gang.
Ratty?
We can't tell you, go show you where them there.
7 billion.
All right. Jamaica strike oil. Jamaica has striked oil, $1 trillion worth of oil. And you want to know, say, boy, you know, like, I mean, you know, what does that mean? Does Jamaica own the oil, or does a foreign entity? It's not funny. Or is it a foreign entity that own the oil? Or does Jamaica and Jamaicans own this big lump sum of oil that we found? Let's go.
Barrels of oil found in Jamaica. No, seriously. So for almost 80 years, these people have been searching for oil on and offshore Jamaica, and them finally found it. The British-owned Oil and Gas and the Jamaican Petroleum Corporation organized an investor meeting at the Jamaican High Commission in London. Right? That right there, sir, is a dead giveaway that them ready to start signing up paper.
All right, that's also a big bad giveaway. That somebody else's hand is in the oily pot. And them said them gone to England with it, so somebody else's hand is in the oily pot.
Work to start production of the oil they found in Jamaican territory. 7 billion barrels of oil, and them a search feed from the 1950s, and them finally find it. Shouldn't there be a celebration? No, the man them no too want say nothing. That's why we never see it on the front page or on the news, though. This happened around the time Vybz Kartel got out, so conspiracy theorists are saying them release Kartel for a distraction. But maybe the reason them no broadcast it is because them need for dig for samples. Digging for samples is the next step for verify that it is indeed oil. If it is indeed oil, it is valued at $3.5 trillion. Trillion. Back in 2015, oil was found in Guyana, and they had unbelievable GDP growth.
Right.
And they're saying that the oil found in Jamaica is comparable. So what does that mean for Jamaica? Imagine what that means for Jamaica.
Hold on. What it mean?
Nothing is free, me no know. If we never get the blood clot memo, but there's nothing free.
So what the fuck?
Right, so somebody's hand is in the oily pot. All right, Jamaica taxi. When you go into Jamaica taxi, you hear all kind of stories. You hear the passenger them attack and the story them get juicy, right? Jamaica-ality. Jamaica-ality. Let's hear this. Let's go.
Ada, driver, right to Simon. Okay. Make come out of the taxi, I'm come tell you this.
Oh yeah?
Driver, the door lock.
Oh yeah? Finish your story.
Finish your story.
Excuse me?
Finish the story. You chat from town to Portmore, and now we invested and we want to know it end.
We?
Yeah, we should have come up 3 stops ago. Finish the story.
I can't believe someone in here Egypt in the conversation. On the bright, sir.
Lady, finish the story. All right, don't go back into the life here now. Finish the story. Oh God, man!
No, man.
Oh God, the girl wicked. Yo, all along, I swear, say Jeff. Oh,
no one never Jeff in a man.
Oh, man. Wow.
Okay, I guess she told him who it was. She got to the integrity of the story.
The girl wicked.
You can come out.
Oh yeah, man. God bless you, sister. Take care of yourself. You don't know, God love you. All right.
No. So driver, can't jump down the road.
Come out of my car.
How do you tell?
Listen to this. Listen to this. This is a driver. Come out of here. Listen to this.
God bless you, sister. Take care of yourself. You don't know, God love you. All right.
No.
So Jabba, can't jump back down the road.
Come out of my car.
How do you tell Jamaican that Asian patty tastes better than Jamaican patty?
You don't, cause that is a fucking lie. Your back just big, wanga belly girl.
Somebody ain't get a white patty from.
You don't, cause that is a fucking lie. Your back just big, wanga belly girl.
Somebody ain't get a white patty front you and we know that. Remember, we a man we love you, tongue in us, so. Girl, them have to clean.
And I better you shut the fuck up, yeah, man. What the boy, man?
Right, she told me.
To that brother there, bro.
You don't, cause that is a fucking lie. Your back just big, wanga belly girl.
So this guy has a PSA for all the ladies to wipe the booty. Don't wipe the booty front way.
Somebody ain't get a white patty front you and we know that. Remember, we a man we love you, tongue in us, so. Girl, them have to clean.
Jeez. All right, people, we have a tragic story. I'm not gonna talk about the thing, right? It's a story, and it's a tragic one, almost. But listen, I want now.
Right, she told me her ex-boyfriend drove her around for hours while she sat in the passenger seat of her car, bleeding out from 10 wounds. Shemay Pitt did not think she would survive it.
Right here.
Whoa.
I have a bullet wound.
She says on November 2nd, in a fit of rage, her ex-boyfriend Joshua Woodrow shot her 10
Yo, it look like one of them YNs, bro.
times.
I see the inside of me on the outside.
Pitt tells me she agreed to meet with her ex to talk. She says that conversation turned violent and there was a struggle inside of her car.
He steps back, he steps forward, and he starts my ears are ringing. But I come into realization that he me.
Pitt says Woodruff then drove her from Snapfinger Road in DeKalb County to Douglasville. At one point, she says she heard Woodruff make 2 phone calls.
Basically asked him what to do with my body. I'm scared. I asked him, can I just write a letter to my son?
Pitt says Woodruff eventually abandoned her at a hospital while paramedics rushed her to another hospital in critical condition. Security detained Woodruff. Police charged the 25-year-old with aggravated assault and false imprisonment. Pitt's mother says she wants the charges upgraded.
He needs to be charged for breaking over county lines. He needs to be federally charged for having an automatic switch, which is a federal offense.
A few days ago, the Fulton County DA said Atlanta is under a domestic violence epidemic with nearly 1,000 felony cases pending. Pitt says she hopes more people in an abusive relationship will get out before it's too late.
You see that red flag? Run away.
So, I've been telling you, I want you to be my son. I think it's time now that you can meet my son.
Yeah, I think it's time. We've been seeing each other for a while, and, where he at?
All right. Well, he coming. He on the way.
Who is this nigga?
Well, this is DP, my son, and this is my new dude, Dice.
So you let him talk like that?
My son grown, so he do what he want to do.
Okay. Well, you want to go get us something to eat real quick?
Matter of fact, let me go wash my hands and
Yo, right away. She is a big part of the problem. You let him talk like that? My son is grown. He can do whatever he want to do. That's crazy. Let's go.
Dice.
So you let him talk like that?
My son grown, so he do what he want to do.
Okay. Well, you want to go get us something to eat real quick?
Matter of fact, let me go wash my hands and I'll get us something to eat. Y'all get acquainted, get to know each other. I think this is gonna be so good.
Okay. What's your name, nigga? Dice.
Dice?
Yeah. What you a little YN or something?
YN? I'm a grown man. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't feeling this, bro. You might well go ahead and leave. This ain't gonna work. Go ahead and leave.
Go leave where?
Go home. Shit. That's over with. Go leave.
Oh, so me and your mom's done with it?
Done. Donezo.
Okay. All right.
What are you talking about? Lame man.
Sleeper.
How about that?
My gun there.
You want me to leave?
Mama.
Don't call your mom now. Call your mom now. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Tell her you was tired. Little ass nigga. Baby.
Have you ever lied?
Okay. This lady gives away her marriage. I did the part 1 on a previous video, and now, the husband, He loses his ego and all his feelings inside after the wife wins $200,000 on a game show. But she pretty much sold out her marriage for that money. And ladies, would you ever go on a game show like this? Watch this.
Your husband about where you have been after work.
Have you ever lied to your husband about where you've been after work? Just in case you didn't hear that.
That answer is yes.
True. Do you consider having sexual relations with your husband a chore?
My answer is yes.
True.
She's happy, she's smiling, she's enjoying it.
You think you have been a good wife? Chad, you hit the button. And why did you hit the button?
She is a good wife, but there's times she hasn't been good. So I mean, it's
Wow.
kind of I don't like the question.
I hope that the replacement question is easier. Since you have been married, have you ever given your phone number to a man you were romantically interested in?
The answer is yes.
True. Do you have any secrets that could destroy your marriage?
Yes.
True.
Wow. She's either money hungry or wants to be out of that marriage because she don't respect that marriage at all. Not at all.
Have you ever had a sexual fantasy involving one of your husband's friends?
The answer is yes.
True.
You see, one of the many issues that we have with the Jamaican is that them always constantly fight against the indigenous people of Jamaica. That is
All right. Taino, the Maroons, and you know, my grandmother's a Maroon, so you don't know, pick up all the ancestral roots of Jamaica.
is the Tainos.
Africa.
Them always go wrong with the lies them, where the church create, the missionaries them, where the colonists them, when them come down at Jamaica in 1493. Them tell the lies to all of the people, them and even on Google. And tell you no say them off all of the Tainos. But want to know how that happen when you have one attack to you right now. I see the cacique right behind me in a Jamaica right now. Another issue that we have with the Jamaica is the fact that them always a fight against my other ancestors, them the Maroons. And them a dig out the cockpit country and destroy the water system because of foolish mining. But my two ancestors, them teach me to love myself, love each other, and protect the land. And we now go stop because we there same way and we're gonna fight the thing. What you mean?
We galang gal, when you're under your molly, you're galang bad. Pan top of me cocky off the balance, man. Your pussy fat, but you cock up your back as scam. Me feel it buff, she need to fuck me need it too. Your pussy tight, me I wonder if I saw eagle look. The cocky strike, I say you tight, me guitar is.
Not a goddamn thing. If he ain't got nothing to offer like I do, I got the world to offer. But if you ain't got the world to offer back to me, then I'm cool.
Could you give me a spin for the camera?
You just want to see my ass?
I don't want to see your ass. I've already seen it. I want them to see it.
And it's real homegrown mother. This why it's fat, because I eat fat.
So here's my question. If we were dating, would you still come out dressed like this, or
Yes.
would you dress differently?
Whatever dude I'm dealing with has to be confident. If you're not confident in me, in our relationship, then we have nothing going on.
But there's a difference between confidence and respect.
I respect my dude. I got a right now, and I don't really consider him a that's my man. But I respect him because ain't nobody getting my number, ain't nobody hollering at me. They can holler all they want, but they can't get me.
You don't think it's a red flag that he doesn't have a problem with how you're dressed?
No.
Why not?
Because he loves how I dress. When I get dressed, he's my biggest hype man.
Slave trade and
for the house. Listen, man, I don't think he agrees with you 100%. But people, you know, the war between Iran and everything's going on, and we got some information about the original African and Persian connection. Because if you know that Iran was called Persia back in the days, right? Let's go.
An Iranian should be like this. Black people and Iranians know your history together. Black people who descend from the slave trade and Iranians should be like this, because Iranians are the ones who freed your people the first time. Let me explain. When you read the Bible, you see a people called the Medes and the Persians. Who are the Medes and the Persians today? Those are the Iranians. And the Iranians had a king. His name was Cyrus. And Cyrus wrote a decree to free the tribe of Judah from Babylon and send them back to Jerusalem, the land they were exiled from, for their disobedience to God. So when you read about Ezra, Nehemiah, Zerubbabel, that was under King Cyrus, who was the Persian king, who is an Iranian. So today, August 2nd, thousands of black people in America are keeping the fast of the 5th month, prophesied by Zechariah to only be kept by the tribe of Judah in gladness and cheerful feast. Now, what are we doing over the next 24 hours? Going out, feeding the poor, clothing the and uplifting the oppressed. There are those who say they're keeping this fast, but they're keeping it in mourning because this is the day that Herod's and Solomon's temples were both destroyed. But Zechariah said that only the true tribe of Judah would keep the fast in the way that we're about to keep it. So no person who calls themselves a Jew would ever attack the only people whose king declared liberty. Every time you see an Iranian, salute the King Cyrus.
The man them is a style now with my bleach and the ATM machine them at night time, the single one them. I wait for like single people to go to ATM machine for rob them. ATM machine is not safe for night time, especially when you want loan somebody a walk. You see me, I say, because my friend called me late last night on my bed, she called me and tell me, say, yo, my black markets are follow her because she had the ATM machine and she see the markets park across the road. And she go there and just draw 5,000 like she come from Grand Gala. She draw 5,000 and she draw the $5,000. She realized, say, yo, the youth them come out of the car and then I walk come cross road to the ATM machine. But same time I want them all the way truck that pass. So they have to stop. I chuck man decide the in now stop. Because I never seen say the amount of youth are actually see the markets park and get bad man I would in just drive fast up towards them. But that save her because I look opportunity she get for run in her car. You see me, I say she run in her car and lock the door. Same time when the young face man start pull up the door like outside and she look and the youth them out the side of the car and knock on the glass. You see me, I say I knock on the glass and tell her to open the door. So she start the car and she start the car and let them pop off the door like off of the car too hard the man jack the door. And she driving now, she tell me say yo, she see the youth them run back to the car. By that she go in the car and she up the road and the market she see her come behind her. You see me I say, but God make you work out to a point where Lord God. Make you work out to a point the police, one police Hilux that come down the road. So see that she saw her in front of the Hilux. You know me I say Hilux jump up. You see me I say same time Hilux jump up now, she stop. And same time now she come out the car and walk towards the Hilux. The market she take time slow down and take time drive past them and go up the road. And so she tell the police them what go on and the police them turn back down the road towards the markets. But she don't know if they catch the man them or not. Because the police man tell her she must come to station. But this girl don't really like police, so because that not really go to station. You see what I say? But the ATM machine they don't safe for night time. ATM machine they don't safe for night time.
And be careful with that in Canada, Toronto as well. The ATM machine them. That's the hungry youth them hang out and look, you know.
John, no, you can't even draw money again in these times. We don't know where them people are up to. Them people find every means and ways to try to trick people.
Right.
Jasmine only has one ticket left for her graduation. She wants her dad to come.
I've raised her for 16 years and I'm not even invited.
Even though he hasn't been there, he's still her father.
Then he can start covering everything because I'm done.
Know that friend wants to sleep with you.
Stop being insecure. I can't control who likes me.
You can't control who likes you, but you control who you entertain. I won't compete for my own wife.
All right. Stay tuned. Stay tuned to the next episode of the Mr. Show. Log in. Log in.